One of the most significant plants to ever be released in Australia and later internationally is the flower carpet rose. Released in 1989 in Australia, this was the first landscape rose to be available for home gardeners, a new category, and its breeding addressed so many issues that consumers struggled with roses. The World Rose Federation is a collective of rose societies from 39 countries around the world. And every few years they'll come together to recognise excellence in the world's breeding of rose varieties. This year, they recognised flower carpet and inducted it into the Hall of Fame. There's only been 17 rose varieties inducted over the last 46 years. What an accolade. I remember Anthony Tesselaar announcing the arrival of this plant, and his job marketing Werner Noack's visionary new rose to the world has been nothing short of outstanding. And I was lucky enough to catch up with him at the Anthony Tesselaar International Trial Gardens in Monbulk, Victoria. Anthony, what an amazing accolade for what is an incredible plant. Tell us a little bit about the history.
History, we originally heard about this in 1989, and I never grew roses at all in my garden because it was all too hard.
Yep.
And didn't know how to prune them, what to do with them, etc., etc. The original one over there has been here for 33 years, but we've never sprayed them in all those years.
Never sprayed them?
No.
You prune them once a year?
Yep, in winter. Because we get a lot, we just get the chainsaw and just go zoom right across the whole lot. And that's all we do.
And how many flowers?
Well, you know, I started counting them at one stage. You know, over 2,000 flowers we've seen on these.
Wow.
And
per plant?
Per plant, yeah.
That's incredible.
That's what I loved about it.
Yeah.
A lot of colour, consistent colour, and no work.
If you haven't noticed, Anthony's love of this new rose has never waned, and it's obvious why. There are 10 different colours in the collection these days, so there's one for every taste. Best of all, they are super easy to care for. You don't get any diseases, so you don't need to worry about spraying. Aphids don't seem to like them at all, so you're not treating insects either, which means no chemicals in the garden. And when it comes to care, well, hack them back hard. You can do it pretty much after they finish flowering every time they flush, or just once or twice a year, whatever suits. When you do hack them back, give them a feed with a good controlled release fertiliser. And last but not least, if you're in a hot, dry climate, give them a deep watering maybe twice a week. That's all they need to look this fantastic. Tens of millions of flower carpets have been planted around the globe since it's launched, and there's a very good reason why. They are the new benchmark, and whilst landscape rose category has definitely grown in the last 3 decades since Noack's breeding revolution, none of the latest releases have the extreme floriferous nature that this rose has, or the hardiness or disease resistance. When you see them used like this in a landscape, it's simply incredible, with very little work done compared to traditional rose varieties to achieve it.